Hi, this is my second video. I'm in the dark, light to dark, right? That's my description of so many of my writings and my songs, my music. I wanted to say this is my second video, and you guys know that, so I'm getting more used to filming myself instead of somebody else, and I'm using my Microsoft Clipchamps. I've been using computers since 1981 when I started at the LA Times. Well, I was in their first computer class. I actually started in 1979. But so I'm here. I'm 75 years old, and I'm just getting used to basically talking about my podcast and finally recording myself. I'm getting apps and software in my Microsoft 11 HP computer to start presenting more professionally. I apologize for my bottom teeth. I haven't been able to afford to get them fixed. I'm on Social Security. I'm one of those people that if I lose my Social Security, even though I'm writing and I'm journalism and I publish stories and music, I make pennies. And if they take away my Social Security, I will just, in my health care, I'm gone. I don't know what will happen. I don't want to be so negative, but lately all we hear is negativity coming out of the White House. So it's really getting on my last nerve. I do have complex PTSD, anxiety and depression go with that, of course. But I'm doing really well. I have a therapist, so we're good. I have health issues, as I told in my last video. So I have to be careful how if I lift a certain object or I walk certain feet, stuff like that. But I have mental acuity. I'm a musician, a writer, an author. In my late years, I had retired and I wasn't doing anything, and so my therapist advised that I get back into it, and I started writing for Vocal in 2024. Yeah. So, and now I'm writing for The Unsealed. Also, I have a contract with DistroKid. I do use AI, but as a tool, and it helps me. I had many years of musical training, and I had many years of listening to music and playing the piano and writing music. I don't write music now, but I write songs and I do write poetry. I have my degrees in nursing, business, union management, and journalism. And so I'm back on the scene. I'm going to bring my niece in to do some paranormal videos. And I forgot to put on my heritage, because my heritage is going to be part of the podcast, not just my heritage. I'm talking about other people's heritage, because we are all human beings. Most of us are Heinz 57. I am mostly Celtic, Kerry County, Ireland, but Trucelli obviously is Mediterranean, Spanish, Italian, mixed with Coptic Egyptian, 3 African tribes, and also Native American Choctaw, and a little Indio Mexico, because California and the Southwest used to be Mexico. So obviously, and I have all those different heritages, and I really am excited about it. I did research to find all that out, and a lot of people won't go that far, but I'm detail oriented basically, and I'm a Virgo, September 18th, 1949. So you guys, I'm a Californian, very progressive. I'm upset about the women's rights. I work with different organizations for women's rights, equality, and civil rights. I do not have anything or agree with anything that the present administration is passing, the laws to make all citizens can go to wherever they're supposed to be. So I want to make sure they know Native American Choctaw. That's got to be in there because they're going to find out because my DNA is on the internet. And I don't really care. I mean, it's fine, but this really upsets me. My kids are on mixed DNA. And I never thought anything about it, really. I mean, I was not raised to be a bigot. Although I have a dislike tremendously for Nazis and the current administration. I think that RFK Jr. is totally has a crazy. And I think the whole bunch of them are. They're not qualifying. And I'm writing, I wrote about before he was elected, and I know that there's several people in my family that are totally they were MAGA all the way. I lost a friend because of she turned MAGA on me, and it was just really weird. But I can't deal with narcissistic pigs. That's what I call them. That's an insult to the pig, really. My uncle in Oklahoma, my great uncle, my uncle, great uncle, he had a pig farm in Oklahoma because my mom was born over there near the reservation. I mean, they had their own farmland and stuff like that. But anyway, I've never traveled out of the United States. And basically right now with my health, I'm not able to travel out of California. And that is just fine with me. I'll stay right here and will not cross the border. Unless I have to. I'm a dreamer. I did have a dream, and I wrote a story about it, about being taken over by a dictator. And my mom, back in years ago, because she died in 1988 at 65 years old, she dreamt that we were also taken over by dictators. So I'm hoping that didn't come true, but now I'm hoping that we get all these people out of the White House, because I'm not able to go to DC and do it, but I can write, and hopefully they don't target journalists or artists, and that's their first gig, is to target all those people. And I just don't understand how they can be so cruel. I'm an empath, and it just really hurts my heart and my soul, basically, that we've come to this destination of being controlled by a bunch of idiots in Washington. And it's really sad. I do keep involved with the politics, obviously. I just wanted to say hello, and this is my second video. I will be talking about, we'll have art involved, music, paranormal, heritage, history. All of those subjects will be eventually filmed with a camera. I have a professional camera. Okay. So anyway, when I get other people involved, okay, but it's going to take some time. I don't have a car. I can't afford one. I'm on Social Security, and my Social Security check is $12.16 a month. And I do have very, very good health care, at least for a while, until Washington chops it to pieces. So I'm just saying that I'm one of those people that if I lose my Social Security and health care, I guess I'd just die. I don't know what I'd do. I'm pretty gung-ho, and I'm pretty I want to live. I got a lot of stuff to do, a lot of stuff to write. I want to dye my hair different colors, because right now it's all white coming out. So it's bleached. So I'm kind of spontaneous. I'm an artist and creative, so that probably comes through on the video. I do have a lot of critical thinking skills, but I'm not going to run for office or any of that. I just don't want to go there. I really not able to do that. But I can do the videos, and I can do the podcast, an educational podcast with a little fun and laughter to go with it, because we're lacking laughter these days, and it makes me very sad. Just thinking the other day, we really, really needed to start laughing. And then I said, what are we going to laugh about? And so let's make our own jokes and let's look at life when we wake up in the morning. And my therapist says, breathe in, breathe out, and meditate. If it's only for 10 seconds, meditate. And you can't let them get you down, because that's what they want to do. The people in Washington, they want to get us down, and they want us to feel really, really sad and in despair, and that we're nobody. But I am somebody, and I will not go back to the dark night of the soul. We're also going to talk about mental health, because right now we have probably a lot of mental health circumstances that should be taken care of, but the administration is trying to cut that out. And the main mental health, I think, is in the White House. It really has a lot of issues. So I'm going to go. I'm going to edit this and put some decoration around it and see what I can do. See what it looks like. Okay. Take care and peace out.